Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear learners. This is your English language instructor, Dr. Noor Al Huda. I hope you all are doing great and enjoying the blessings of Allah. And I'm pretty sure that by now you have already done your bridging activity. And this time, yet again, your answer do not have to match mine because this is an open-ended question. You can write whatever you want, but it should be on topic. Now, today's BLIFT is extremely important. Why? Because while reading a very interesting story, we will be focusing on similarly spelt words. We will be looking for the meaning of the unfamiliar words. While reading, we have to learn how to retell, how to paraphrase the events, and use pre and while reading strategies. These are all of the things we will be focusing by learning or reading the chunk of the upcoming story. Now, this story is a real one. It is about a city called Basra in Egypt. There was a library, and the name of the librarian was Alia Muhammad Bakr. And the war broke, and she was very worried about the books. So she asked the governor to remove all of the books from the library, which he refused because he can't do it. So what she did, she loaded her car with the books many times and take all of the books to her house and to her friend's house, and eventually she saved all of the books because later in the war the library was burned to ashes. So she did a brilliant job. That's why we have included her brave deed in this upcoming presentation. I am only going to read a chunk of the story. You have to read the whole story in the class while reading aloud method, and at the end you have to solve the questions. Now read the upcoming chunk. The Librarian of Basra. Alia Muhammad Bakr was a librarian in Basra, in a city of Iraq. He loved books and knew they were very special. People came to the library to read, talk, and learn new things. But then everyone started talking about the war coming to their city. Now you have to read the rest of the story in your class, and at the end you have to solve the question answers given on your book and write them in your practice book. Then go home, do your homework. See you again in the next BLIFT. Till then, bye bye, Allah Hafiz.